picked two for the winning apps. We picked Woo Woo from Denmark, which is it's by Step In Books, and then you actually step into a picture and explore around. So it uses the accelerometers in a very innovative way to tell stories. So we were looking for this kind of innovation. That was in the fiction, and then in the nonfiction, we chose a title from the United States called Attributes, and we thought it was a very honest, unfiltered approach of giving children mathematical problems to let them discover the wonder of math. And we liked how it just let kids pick any level and so on. So those were the two winners. Some new trends and features for 2016 included entries of stores, entire stores to distribute content to children. Definitely the signs of trying to monetize the space were shown in the entries this year, including selling subscription models, because the tablet is giving us a very stable platform. We can deliver the retinal display. I mean, how much better can it get? The sound is gorgeous. We reviewed a lot on the iPad Pro this year, and that there was a step up in the quality. Definitely VR is coming, and you know, the title we picked, the Step In, the idea of stepping into a story or putting your head inside of a story, we'll see more of those kinds of titles in the future. We had a good time looking through all of the apps as always. It's kind of like a treasure hunt, and the ones that we finally settled on after a lot of talking and demoing illustrate a really wide diversity of what this medium can do. They include traditional stories, but they also include things like you flip your tablet upside down to take a different perspective of a character. There are examples of using the tablet as a prop for play. There's one where you pull your face in the living video inside of an illustration, and it makes you do all kinds of funny things with your face. So lots of diverse things. I think it's good news for kids and parents and publishers.
For me, as an illustrator, it was quite an amazing experience because a lot of different styles were entered the competition, and it really shows how many, but they didn't make it to the end because it wasn't enough. But I'm very happy with the winners because I think they are quite striking from the point of view of illustrations.
Well, this has been my second year as a judge of the prize, and it's been every bit as exhausting. We had 177 apps to sit through, and thank goodness there were a few really excellent apps, and I believe we've chosen very deserving winners. One of the trends I noticed is that a lot of the apps, the best apps, are really well polished. They have excellent sound, for example, excellent music. Well, I'm really happy to give my time and look carefully through 177 apps because I think it's so important in a new medium to take it seriously and to really gather a group of professionals who work in the industry and look carefully and identify what is really outstanding, where there is really excellent work. And the app stores are such crowded places, and there's an awful lot of crap, not to put too fine a word on it. And I think something like this prize really is important in pulling out what's worthwhile in this industry. In the non-fiction category, we chose an app called Attributes. And it's a very brave app in the sense that it tackles an extremely difficult subject in mathematics and logic. And it takes a kind of unflinching approach to the subject. And one of the things we really liked is that it puts the learning, the pedagogy, into the hands of the children who are learning. And they can explore the puzzles at their own pace. It's very imaginative, it doesn't use gimmicks, it's just an excellent way to get into a difficult subject.
It's always really hard to say where the media is going. What we see from the entries this year is that the medium of the iPad is being used in a really new way. You can see it with the winners, with Woo Woo, for example, where they use the iPad as a storytelling device, which uses the area around you 360 degrees, which is really, really nice. Also, you see it with Boom, where frames are being left behind. It's no longer just within one frame, but frame is changing all the time, and you are upside down, from inside out, zooming in, zooming out, one image after the other. And you also see it with the game from Gizmo, Moonbeeps, where the iPad itself becomes a tool within a larger gameplay experience. So it's not just the iPad being used as a storytelling device, it's becoming a part of a bigger story made up by the children themselves. And I think that's a really interesting category of working with new forms of storytelling.
The BolognaRagazzi Digital Award is important because it happens in the context of the Bologna Children's Book Fair. It's the world's largest children's publishing event, exclusively for children. And obviously, publishers want to know how to use this new medium. That's our job. We're looking through 177 recent titles. We're looking for new ways to tell stories, and we found some really exciting things to tell.